at Chicago to start out, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. We've got Butler, Anthony out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And here are the Pelicans now. Now the pass to Carmelo, to the middle. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Bosh. Shot clock at 5. Outside Butler. Over McGrady. Not enough on that one as it misses. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
An elite passer in this position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Inside, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Assist from. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. Down low, here's Bosh, and it's sent back by O'Neal. James with it, now guarded by Towns. Anthony against Yao. Back to McGrady. And that one is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Lillard outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Yao gets to McGrady. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now here's Durant. Here's O'Neal. A second chance effort. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Missed everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He defended at a high level. It's so fun watching him play.
Now here's Anthony. Good D by James. Here's McGrady, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Anthony. And it's Chicago with the rebound. O'Neal gets to Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker. He spikes it in.
Lillard against KD. To the paint. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
1:53 left in the first. Knocks it loose. Pass to McGrady. Takes it inside, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
I like to see this Lillard patient, reading the D. He finds the open man.
LeBron outside, passes to O'Neal. James has a two-pointer. That one a little long, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
Checking in for the away team.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 1.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. Let's keep those receipts. They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
To the inside, O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Kemp. Harden outside. first three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
Ball kicks to Harden. Harden missing again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
A shot by Harden, wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden will let the other team turn their last three into a run.
The shot, no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Chicago leads by just 3. And back with the start of the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
We're setting the pace early. Aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for New Orleans right now, Anthony Edwards out there with Sean Kemp. Oh!
Nice.
How can you not love Sims? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
New Orleans trails by 5. Outside, Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
There's Rose with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
George passes to Davis. Back to George. Shoots. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Chicago leading. Here's Simmons, and he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness in plays like this.
Now Edwards, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For Davis, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
You gotta love his hustle. The defense, no time to react.
Man, how about not settling? Instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Williamson. Wash comes in for Kemp. Butler, he's checked in for Ball. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Edwards. Lillard with it, picked up by Davis. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Pelicans.
Carmelo Anthony.
And they double up Davis. Leonard dishes to Simmons. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Anthony taking his time here. And Davis sends it back. Towns kicks to Anthony. Butler from outside. And the three ball is good. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Butler's just a gym rat. I mean, all out, crazy work ethic. I mean, that's what helped him unlock different parts of his game.
Leonard finds Porzingis. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bosh will bring it up for New Orleans. 6-point game. Butler passes to Lillard. Butler with the ball. George picks him up, and it's Butler missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
But the speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Deep two from Anthony. It's rebounded by Leonard. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Porzingis. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Towns, no luck. And so here is Chicago. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. New Orleans also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Towns. And James Harden has subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. They get a hand on it. Lillard against McGrady. Back to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Lillard dishes to Harden. And the three off target.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Got that one up quick. McGrady's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Harden with it. He has 5. 4 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep.
And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So with Gasol on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Tracy McGrady is out there with Durant. Then there's Yao. And it's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. Outside Butler. And here's Anthony from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
You know, Offensively, the style of Anthony's game, it just ages well like fine wine. Old school, back to the basket, he can stretch you out. And he's clutch.
And he nails the third.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And here is Durant. Down low, O'Neal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Towns down low. O'Neal's there. Bosh can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Durant attacking, and then Durant with the jam.
Oh, you want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to end it up on the post.
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little Bon Voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Anthony. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
I love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
The pass to Yao. KD looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, and Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bosh. Edwards comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Derrick Rose is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Rose in for Damian Lillard. Edwards finds Rose. Williamson left side. Nice D from Porzingis.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
As much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. Those are the passes he needs to make.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change. Sabonis is checked in.
Arvydas Sabonis.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the Pelicans miss again. And so George will bring it up for Chicago. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Simmons passes to Porzingis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's 8 points for Porzingis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Edwards. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want to work. You gotta love the hustle.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. They get it again. Leonard. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And Chicago leads by 20. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Leonard. The Pelicans also changing it up. Bosh comes in for Sabonis. And it's James Harden in for Edwards. Taken away by Anthony. Davis finds George. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Davis puts it in.
Inside Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Rose against Porzingis. Rose gets the bucket.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough. And I think he realizes that.
Simmons against Rose. Outside, Davis. Back to Simmons. Bosh against Davis. And there's the call on Bosh. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team, Lonzo Ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis putting some extra on him, though.
Up pass to Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Towns, Harden out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Anthony in at the 3. Here's George, and he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Ball.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
George against Anthony. And George, here we go.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Here's Anthony with the drive, and Davis sends it back. To the middle, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Anthony, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Oh! The creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Anthony up on top, defended by George. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A finish. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. And George kicks to Porzingis. Moves back up. And it's good on the way in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Bosch. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Bosch. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will take possession. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Towns. Kemp comes in for Chris Bosch. And Anthony Edwards sub in for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. To end the run, Harden outside, from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
And George kicks to Porzingis. He dishes it to Simmons. Back to Porzingis. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Anthony trying to get open. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Team ball.
So for the Pelicans, Rose comes in for James Harden. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. 1:41 left in the 4th. Here's Williamson. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Inside, here's Porzingis. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Porzingis has got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make, and building this lead.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Rose. And he lays it straight in.
Look at the muscles of Rose right there. I mean, that's just an outstanding job, accepting the physicality and pummeling his way through it.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Outside for George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
Ben Simmons.
So both teams changing it up here.
Personal. First team foul. Substitution.
50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rose scanning the floor. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Chicago. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always looked at dunking it home.
Lillard outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. They're running. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Durant kicks to Shaq. Puts it up from 12. Kemp with the rebound.
Home team foul. Shaquille O'Neal. That's his 2nd personal. 2nd team foul.
That free throw missing.
Man, this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world. Could be a perennial double-double machine. Just a matter of staying focused.
Outside Durant. Gets it to fall.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
KP 拿20分。1名10分 ，James 9分 ，Sim 9分 ，George 9分 ，Durant 8分，8分 ，Davis 6分6，4次助攻。2分4分2助攻，1分钟就打2分。姚明这场没有任何出手，篮板2助攻，字母哥也没有什么表现。好，这样的 Zion Williams， Anthony Edwards、Curry Thomas、Lonzo Ball、Jalen Rose， 一直有Derrick Rose、Damian Lillard， 哦，真的 Derrick Rose、James Harden、Carmelo Anthony。哦，3分球进来之后投3颗，投进3颗而已。他拿50，禁区74，30助攻。哦，篮板大胜应该是原因。3次失误，最大领先40分，第一节3分，9分，上半场只领先9分，第3节领先11分，20分，第4节20。